Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Preparing the fucking dick!
Horseradish is not an instrument either.
Tight fit, square hips, doing a dance in my big guy pants.
She's got her bikini bottoms fully out here.
When it comes down to characters in SpongeBob, the dumb ones were always my favorite. Patrick, the lovable goofball. Squidward, the lovable goof... Wait. Back in the early 2000s, when SpongeBob really started to grow, and there was at least some form of decency in the world, we lived in much simpler times. Well, I didn't. I wasn't born until 2007. But when it comes down to one particular character, there was always one thing that stood out. Patrick was always dumber than the other characters, but only sometimes was Patrick actually the smartest character in the show. Now let me explain. I'm sure you've noticed in the newer or modern era of SpongeBob that the CEOs and the CFOs and the COOs and Nick have lobotomized our boy Patrick. But Patrick was never this way. Years ago, in the earlier seasons of the hit show SpongeBob SquarePants,
Are you ready for fun?
Let me get a good look at you.
while Patrick was more of a duller character, he was never really stupid. But what I mean is, Patrick was dumb, but he wasn't What, I can't say Well, this is retarded.
Hey! I'm off to the rescue!
Patrick wasn't ever that stupid. Patrick wasn't ever that stupid compared to the newer seasons. And in some cases, Patrick actually knew what he was talking about. Take this for example. In Season 1, Episode T at the Tree Dome, SpongeBob is on his way to his friend Sandy's house, where he's on his way to go fall in love and get married and have a bunch of babies and... Oh wait, we're still recording? At the start of this episode, when SpongeBob is walking down the road, Patrick leans in to give him some words of advice.
The problem is, you got it set to M for Minnie.
Or in Season 3, Episode 10, when SpongeBob and Patrick find themselves repainting Mr. Krabs' house when they suddenly spill paint on Mr. Krabs' first dollar. And Patrick gives a long, well-thought-out speech about how the white race is under attack and how the bankers are only looking out for themselves and...
Hey, $1!
Wait a minute! He's been hiding the pickles under his tongue the whole time.
Boo! You stink!
In Season 3, Episode 13, Patrick fantasizes about going to school and getting an education alongside SpongeBob. And if all of this isn't enough information for you to believe that Patrick wasn't always so dumb, then I want you to take a look back at Season 2, Episode 13, Shanghai, for yourself, and you can tell me in the comments what you think when you're finished. Well, go on. I'll wait. It'll only take like 22 minutes. I'm just kidding, I'm not waiting.
Hi, Patrick.
My name is Snapple.
What are you doing in there?
I threw it on the ground.
Happy Valentine's Day! Here's your present.
And I have a present for you.
In Season 4, Episode 8 of the show, something happens. Something that creates a very large change in the series. In this episode titled Patrick Smarty Pants, when SpongeBob and Patrick are playing around at Jellyfish Fields, Patrick falls off of this super dangerous cliff and lands all the way at rock bottom. Well, not rock bottom, but like the bottom. SpongeBob rushes to find him when only upon arrival he realizes something is different. Something is off. SpongeBob returns to find Patrick stuck in the ground, and when he helps pull him out, he realizes this isn't Patrick at all, but rather Patrick's skull. But when Patrick's body is finally reunited with his skull, Patrick suddenly gains a much more powerful intellect and grows more conscious than ever. Patrick now outsmarts SpongeBob in every way. Throughout the rest of the episode, while Patrick tries to encourage and teach SpongeBob, he comes off more as cocky, and
Fucking dick!
so SpongeBob tries everything he can to kill Patrick Star. SpongeBob tries everything in his power to get his friend back, even if that means sacrificing Patrick's newfound knowledge. Until eventually, SpongeBob takes Patrick back to the very same jellyfish fields in hopes of finally restoring Patrick's faulty memory and making friends once again.
That song's so bad that I can't even stand it.
Only this time, when Patrick goes off the cliff, SpongeBob rushes down to find Patrick the same way he was before. Only this time they realize they were only a few yards away from another field known as Brain Coral Fields. Now what I'm saying here may be a stretch, but we all know Patrick in the newer seasons is quite, well, different than what he used to be. And I think this change happens when Patrick was reunited with his brain in Brain Coral Fields. Think about it. Former Patrick was far more wiser and smarter than Patrick in the past few years. In fact, the whole show seems a lot dumber than it used to be, but that's besides the point. Patrick, on the other hand, compared to previous years, is only getting dumber. And I didn't watch the Patrick Star show, so I can't really tell you what happens in that, so, For me, I personally believe that the Patrick we all know and love from seasons 1, 2, and 3 is gone and is missing inside the heart, or should I say the brain, of Brain Coral Fields. But what does this mean for the seasons after this?
That's the end of SpongeBob.
Well, we can see this newest change in the newest adaptation of the SpongeBob universe in the SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants. In this new SpongeBob movie, Patrick is perceived to have this unexplained wisdom yet again.
Not me! Whoa!
Towards the end of the movie, when SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs are cursed with the curse of the
Summertime and snap back to reality.
In the moment, the only person who understands how to remove and reverse the effects of the curse in this situation is Patrick.
I don't know.
This fucking thing, Dave, is particularly fucking lovely.
And I think this really shows the direction of where our favorite Sponge and Sea Star are heading. It really feels like while there were some parts of the movie which were very much part of the problem, some part of me felt like the world of SpongeBob is finally healing and is finally getting better. This movie felt like a reimagined version of Shanghai, just like the last movie felt like an extended version of Gary Come Home. Well, not really, but regardless, I'm just happy to say that I think old SpongeBob and the gang will be safe for a few more years to come. I think.
Not me!
All in all, while I haven't caught up on the newer seasons of SpongeBob since watching season 12, I do think we are finally starting to dig our way out of the butt jokes and the butt-based humor that SpongeBob has become.
SpongeBob!
And I think we are finally starting to get the authentic, real versions of our favorite characters yet again.
But hey, that's just a theory. A film theory. And cut.
But most of all,
What the scallop? I'm a goofy goober!
hey everyone, just wanted to say thank you for watching this video. If you really like this video, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you leave a comment too while you're at it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.